Oh, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Cup Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic day from wherever you are around the world. And yes, welcome back to our post-match reaction. And as if you can't tell already, yes, Liverpool absolutely battered, and battered is a little bit of a soft word. Destroyed Manchester United by 7 goals to nil. Oh, it's beautiful saying that. It's absolutely fantastic saying that. And yes, the Reds have managed to get the win over Manchester United. Revenge from Old Trafford, and again, what a performance it was from the Reds. Or in the words of Gary Neville, Liverpool didn't play that good. Come on now, Gary. We all know that Liverpool did phenomenal today and were absolutely on fire. They made Manchester United look like children, and it was absolutely glorious to see Liverpool absolutely destroy Eric Ten Hag's children. Then I should say anyway, but again, not in that way. But again, no, guys, let me know how all of you are in the comment section down below. Let me know how you lot are feeling, because do you know what? I'm over the moon. Look, the past couple of weeks we've known Liverpool have been awful, and they have. Let's not hide away from that fact. Liverpool have been awful at times this season, but we talk about a defining moment in the season when we talk about top four race and when we talk about Liverpool changing their season. Tonight was it. Tonight was the game that Liverpool, I think, have changed their season around. Where we talk about now, of course, Liverpool top four race. It looks 10 times better, but it was just the performance today. Look, Liverpool in the first half in particular wasn't the best. Look, don't get me wrong, Manchester United, they had opportunities, they had chances. I think that was more onto Liverpool's. I think what's the correct word to use? But Liverpool's, I think worry or worrying us in about like, oh, if Liverpool concede now again, we're chasing the game and with this and with that. But after obviously Cody Gakpo's goal, was absolutely brilliant. And again, what a game! What a game! I've just mentioned him just now. Of course, the likes of Cody Gakpo, Darwin Nunes, Mohamed Salah, of course, obviously Mo Salah, history maker. Of course, Liverpool's all-time Premier League goal scorer now for Mohamed Salah. But again, it was all of them. It was Gakpo, it was Nunes, it was Salah, it was Robbo, it was Henderson, it was Harvey Elliott, Fabinho as well. It was absolutely electric from the Reds tonight. And again, like I said to you guys, those 25 minutes, or the first half against Real Madrid, I spoke about the fact that I don't think there would have been any team in Europe that could have stopped Liverpool in that regard. I think again today was the perfect example. When Liverpool are full on it and full on fire, no one can stop Liverpool. And again, tonight was absolutely brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. And again, we'll get a bit more in detail, of course, of it. But and again, if anyone is new around here, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button as well. If anyone is new around here as well, and please hit that share button, guys, as well. Very much appreciated as always. Never expected that result. Outstanding performance as well as this data. Absolutely, it was a brilliant performance, wasn't it? Let me quickly share the stream as well, guys. Let me do that because I've forgotten to do it. But yeah, if anybody's been watching Sky Sports, obviously Gary Neville just came out and said that it wasn't Liverpool that made the game. Didn't make Liverpool look well. It was Manchester United. It was all Manchester United's fault that they lost 7-0. Not the fact that Liverpool had a brilliant game or anything like that. No, it was completely all Manchester United, according to Gary Neville. Classic anyway. But Talia Albin as well says, Gary, good seeing you as well, my friend. First game I've gotten to watch since Christmas. What a game. It's absolutely brilliant game, wasn't it, Jazz? And good to see the fact that you could watch it as well, Frank. It was brilliant. It was absolutely phenomenal from Liverpool tonight. Discounts on 10 Hag, 10 Hag Anfield as well. Yeah, absolutely. Again, though, I think look, Manchester United. I think we all expected a tougher Manchester United side. We've witnessed over the last few seasons. I've got the classic photo here of Harry Maguire against Manchester United, against Liverpool, sorry, last season. Of course, I think when we beat them 4-0 last season at Anfield. But again, when we talk about this game, this image will be perfect for it as well, where of course Alisson Becker is fully taking the mick out of Bruno Fernandes there, which I think Manchester United supporters as well will be having a huge look at themselves in terms of Bruno Fernandes. I have not seen a Manchester United player perform the way he has in terms of playing and in terms of his behaviour on the pitch as well. It was an absolute disgrace. If that was a Liverpool player, I'd never want him playing for my football club ever again. It was shambolic in terms of playing wise, in terms of attitudes, in terms of everything. And it wasn't just him. There was plenty of other players as well. Luke Shaw was another one as well. But I think that he was lucky, I think, at times not to get carded or even potentially sent off at times as well. But again, we talk about Liverpool being mentality monsters over the last couple of seasons. Manchester United are nowhere near that yet. Yes, the likes of Casemiro has helped. Yes, the likes of Lissandro Martinez has helped. But don't get me wrong, they are no mentality monsters. When something goes wrong, nobody's there to get them through that tough period. And look, for me, Manchester United, they're definitely not in a title race. I think that's quite clear. And obviously, with Liverpool now only being 7 points from United, I think obviously their main concern will be Champions League football now for next season. And I think, to be awfully honest with you as well, they need a good look at themselves as well, because that wasn't supposed to happen tonight. Like as they've said on Sky Sports, we expected this from Manchester United last season because it was a transition. Obviously, United beat us early on in the season, and of course, United have had a good season so far, but they haven't had a game where they've been tested as much, probably apart from the Manchester City games. But when they were 1 down, when they were 2-0 down after the break, as well, and then it was 3, and then it was 4. Their whole attitude changed, and again, that was due to Liverpool's high press, resistance. Then I would say, in terms of like not bowing down to Manchester United and just constantly going for it. We criticised the midfield this season quite a lot. Harvey Elliott, Jordan Henderson, for me, absolutely outstanding tonight. Harvey Elliott, I think, again, people have said that he's not a Liverpool type midfielder. What a performance from him tonight as well. The pressing, blocks, interceptions as well. But I believe he got somewhere between, I think it was 8 or 9 interceptions, I believe it was. And again, look, it's one game. We have to take this on now. But the fact now we've got the core defenders, we've got Alisson, we've got Konate, we've got Van Dijk, Trent and Robbo. Fabinho looks to be better as well. Fabinho was outstanding as well tonight. I've been very critical of Fabinho this season, but tonight he was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. But now we have to take this now to Bournemouth next week and perform exactly the same. Bournemouth is going to be a very hard game. Arsenal obviously only just managed to get past them this weekend, and Liverpool have to do the same if we want top 4. Which I think, like I said, I think this is a game that has completely changed Liverpool's season for the better, hopefully. Of course, it'll massively help us now in terms of that top 4 race, where you look around Spurs, Newcastle, Brighton even as well. And we'll have a quick look as well at the table in a brief moment as well. But guys, let us know your thoughts, let us know your opinions as well in the comment section down below. Martinez should have been off, and Shaw to Connor as well. Yeah, I think Luke Shaw should have been. Obviously, I haven't got the image, but it was nice to see Lautaro Martinez going for a nice little walk. Thanks to Mohamed Salah in that regard. If anyone, I've seen that where like Mo is just bobbing and weaving, and Sandro Martinez is going the complete opposite way. Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. It was absolutely brilliant. Elliott was class. Akers off space in midfield as well. Yeah, absolutely. Konate has hardly had a mention anywhere. I think he was brilliant alongside Van Dijk. Yeah, I think the two of them were brilliant. I think Virgil van Dijk and Konate dealt well. Even Trent as well. I know that the running behind from Rashford was offside, but even still, Trent got the ball. So even if it wasn't offside, Trent would have made the tackle, and obviously I think it went out for a goal kick, and that because I think it went back off Rashford to go out. So again, the whole defense tonight was brilliant. Midfield was brilliant. Forward line was brilliant. I think obviously we've been very critical of the Reds this season, and in terms of how they've performed. Yeah, and we've been 1 minute we've been happy with the front three, then we haven't been happy with the midfield, we haven't been happy with the defense. Tonight was a complete performance from Liverpool. I think, like Jurgen Klopp just said, we have to take this now forward. We've got very, very tough games coming up in the league. I'll actually check now. I think we've got Bournemouth, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal. So the games are coming thick and fast for Liverpool in the league. Obviously with the interruption of Real Madrid in there as well. So for me, Liverpool have to go out and perform now week in, week out. That's what realistically we have to do. The worst part about it is there's going to be an international break now in between. I think it's the end of March. I think it is, chat. You guys will know more than me, but I think it is an international break towards the back end. That might not help Liverpool in that regard as well. But again, I think obviously the front three tonight. Obviously, Mo Salah for me is my man of the match. 2 goals, 2 assists, has now broken Robbie Fowler's Premier League record to be Liverpool's all-time leading goal scorer in the Premier League. Absolutely amazing from Mohamed Salah. And to think, he's a one-season wonder. Yeah, forget about that. Mohamed Salah is pure class and absolutely phenomenal. And again, he's been criticised over the last couple of weeks, but again, absolutely brilliant tonight. Cody Gakpo as well, Darwin Núñez, those two, that partnership for me is gelling quite nicely. And I think I said it I think on Jack's stream right now in the comments. Of course, 5 clean sheets now for Liverpool in a row, Premier League. Of course, midfield clicking together, defense clicking together, the front three clicking together, and to think Luis Diaz is back in 2 weeks' time as well. Liverpool have put themselves in a very good position over the next couple of weeks. And again, we'll quickly look at the table in a moment once I've got it up. But again, Liverpool have massively opened themselves up to get into the top 4, where probably 3-4 weeks ago we might have said, yeah, no, Liverpool aren't getting top 4. I think even I said Liverpool aren't getting top 4 because I did think that realistically, looking at the results and looking at the things that had happened, I personally didn't think we would get top 4. But now looking at the league table, again, Liverpool are in prime position to get top 4 at the moment. I'm going to quickly get the league table up for you guys, chat, and then I will get back into your comments as well. So keep your comments coming in, guys, as well. But as you can see right now, of course, Liverpool 20. Of course, Newcastle do have a game in hand, and we could go back to 6th in that regard. But again, Liverpool now on 42 points at Spurs, though we have to play Spurs at Anfield. So again, that's an opportunity to take points off of Tottenham. And again, it's absolutely brilliant the fact that again, even though it looked unlikely at times this season, Liverpool are in prime position to get that 4th spot and get Champions League footy next season as well, which of course could help in certain funds for a certain player in those regards anyway. But let me know your guys' thoughts as well. What a win, 7-0, 4-0, 5-0, 2-4. We own United in the last 3 years. We've owned them for a while, haven't we? Realistically, and again, they had one little win. At the start of the season, but again, Liverpool, even though Liverpool, again, I said it on the preview, if you guys have seen it, I said Liverpool and Manchester United form goes completely out of the window, It doesn't matter. And Liverpool proved tonight that, again, that doesn't matter. Manchester United have been the most informed team since, I think, the World Cup restart. And again, Liverpool completely battered them. And I've also said it to you guys. There's no other team like that Real Madrid first half. I said it to you guys. No other team in Europe could deal with Liverpool. If Liverpool are like that, in any game in the Premier League, nobody can deal with us. Absolutely nobody. And what happened? Something similar happened in this game against Manchester United. And once again, Liverpool completely battered Manchester United. And it could have been more. It could have been 8. It could have been 9. Like that. I don't think I'm messing around when I'm saying that neither. I don't think that. Oh, Colin's not. Colin's exaggerating. Then I think is the best word to use. No, I don't think I am. I genuinely think Liverpool could have scored more tonight, and as well, obviously, I haven't mentioned it as well, but it was absolutely brilliant for Roberto Firmino as well to get his goal for Liverpool as well. Obviously, the crowd reacting to the news, of course, of him leaving the club at the end of the season, and it was an absolute magical moment when he scored his goal as well. And again, it's going to be very, very sad when he does leave the club at the end of the season. But again, absolutely brilliant. And again, you could see the emotion on Bobby's face when he scored the goal and the reaction after it as well. It was absolutely fantastic. I thought that was the best way to cap off Liverpool's victory as well. But yeah, if anyone still hasn't seen the photo as well, I still love this photo of Alisson absolutely taking the mick of Bruno Fernandes as well. As well, which again is absolutely fantastic as well. But yeah, we read that one out from Trap as well. It's going to be hard for Jota and Diaz to get their places back. I don't think so. I think Liverpool. I think if you ask me right now, I think Liverpool might go with 4 up top in some games potentially. Again, though, Luis Diaz won't be just shoved back in. Like, don't get me wrong, but Luis Diaz will have a massive impact on the last 10 games of the season. Where look at the games this year where we've missed him and his energy. Those are the type of games where he'll be so important. But again, he won't be rushed back in. I've already said it to you guys. I think potentially Liverpool might leave him until next season. But again, if he's there and he's fit available, and Jurgen Klopp and the team are very happy for him to rejoin, then sound. Because again, Luis Diaz is absolutely fantastic, isn't he? Tom's in as well. Big up Tom. That's a breaking news. Colin, new soft drink sponsored announced for Liverpool. It's called 7 Up the effing Reds as well. Absolutely fantastic, Tom. Great to see you as well. After the fifth, was anyone else just laughing hysterically as the goals went in? To be fair, I was going absolutely mental. I got told off 3 times from downstairs in my house, like to stop going crazy. But yeah, I was going absolutely mental because again, you guys know I've got family members that are Manchester United supporters as well as Liverpool supporters. So again, it's absolutely fantastic when I haven't seen the Manchester United, parts of my family yet, which will be very, very fun tomorrow. Dale, if you're watching, be very, very fantastic to see you whenever I do see you. But yeah, Liverpool absolutely battering Manchester United. It's always fantastic though, a chat, isn't it? It's absolutely fantastic all the time. Can I have a 7 up, mate, as well? You certainly can, Doug. Absolutely. I was on here the other night crying about Rashford and Casemiro. I apologise as well. Don't you dare apologise, Anna. It's that fact, isn't it? Where look, like I said, on form, Manchester United should have won tonight. They should have. Like, let's not get this twisted. Manchester United, like I said to you guys, are the most informed team in the league at the moment. Like, there's no bending around that. They have been the most informed team. I think they're not now because I think with them losing today, and I think Arsenal winning, I think Arsenal are. But even still, they've been, there or thereabouts in terms of competing in terms of the league. So, and again, they should be bouncing off confidence. They've just won a Carabao Cup. They've been they've been doing a lot of good things, but and I think this is maybe a reset for Manchester United where they need to seriously look at themselves because I think behavior wise and discipline wise, they were awful when they were. I think 3-0 down. I think it started to happen. They were time wasting at the start of the game. You've got Gary Neville on commentary turning around going, "Oh yeah, it's a tactic. It's 100% a tactic. Oh, we used to do it. Blah 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 at Anfield to try and cool the crowd down." It never once quieted down. We've we've openly criticised. I know other channels and other people have honestly criticised Anfield at times this season for not having the team's back. It's absolutely electric tonight, and again, it's the fact that Manchester United, when things are going wrong, can't control it. They were lucky to get away with it with Manchester City because, again, the offside goal and so on. But when things don't go right for Manchester United, they don't know how to deal with it. And when I talk about mentality monsters and them taking that next step, when United fans think that, oh, yeah, United are going to go and challenge for a title, it might not be this season because it's Ten Hag's first year, but next season, no, they're absolutely not going to challenge. I couldn't get my words out then. They're not going to go and challenge for a title because they're not like you look at Arsenal. Arsenal, for me, are title challengers. They are title. They've got a title mentality. Then I should say because you look at the game against Villa, you look at the game against Bournemouth. Those games you slip up and lose. They come back from behind and won both of them. United, I don't think can do that. And it's like what I think they were saying on commentary was, oh well, United have gone behind. I think 7 games this season, and they won every one bar one, where they lost against Arsenal. But even still, I just don't think Manchester United have a good mentality. When things go wrong, they don't know how to deal with it. And again, that obviously they need players in to help with that. But for me, again, I think Manchester United are completely done in terms of the title race. Thank God they don't have to speak about it anymore, and thank God it was Liverpool who stopped it as well anyway. But again, Liverpool absolutely getting top 4. I'm saying this now, Liverpool are getting top 4. I think, again, Liverpool are carrying on this performance as well. But best performance of the season, I'm speechless by the scoreline. Shows the level United are at. 2Ks about. I'll cry my tears for them. Mugs, this should be a win to get our confidence back big time as well. Yeah, no, it was. And again, that's the thing. The whole team worked together tonight. Virgil, and again, that first half, the first 15, 20 minutes, when Liverpool and the crowd got, settled, I would say, Liverpool did ease off a little bit. We didn't, go at them 100%. And they got chances from it. Don't get me wrong, they did. But Liverpool, more towards the back end of that first half and the second half, were much, much better against than Manchester United. They were. Wasn't the fact that that Manchester United played poor. Liverpool made them play poor in that regard as well. But Starwin tapping and then Max. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to read that all. No, I don't want to get banned. Magnificent 7 up the F in Reds as well. Great seeing you, Thomas. One year up the F in Reds. I said for a long time, Nunes and Gakpo will come good. We're scapegoats for no reason. Well, remember when Manchester United supporters were going, oh yeah, they're flops, and they remember. Oh, Darwin Nunes, thank God we didn't go after him. Oh, Cody Gakpo. Oh, we've done brilliant work to make sure Liverpool have got him. Oh, we're good with their course. Yeah, it wasn't good, was it? Realistically, and I'm glad that happened as well. That first goal from Cody Gakpo, it's a thing of beauty. Brilliant pass by Andy Robertson as well. My wife is a United supporter as well. Rat as well. No offense, Doug. But again, rat. 17 watching, only 12 likes. Smash the like button. People, it doesn't get better than this. Yeah, absolutely. Guys, if you could, please hit that subscribe button as well. Please hit that like button, share button, follow button. Please hit get as many reds in you as possible. As well, and her dad as well. I'm so sorry to hear this, Doug. How have I only heard about this now? I feel sorry for you, Doug. But Marcus Hume, again, Rashford was probably the only player that did anything, I think, in that entire game. I'm not gonna lie. No more talk about Starwin, the Darling Nunes. He was brilliant. Darwin was fantastic, wasn't he? Not Daniel, I think you're new around here as well. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Hello, walk alone. Big win today by Gakpo, Nunes, Salah, and especially Roberto Firmino. We will always remember you, legend, as well. Yeah, absolutely. Again, for me, I'm gutted that Bobby's going, but again, we're so glad he got his goal today. It was absolutely fantastic, wasn't it? Who's your favourite Liverpool player? For me, it would be Luis Diaz. Is my favourite Liverpool player at the moment. Again, and thank you for the emoji as well. But yeah, Luis Diaz for me is my favourite Liverpool player. Very close, Darwin Núñez. I love Darwin. I've loved it. I've loved him for a very, very long time. Again, remember when I was at Liverpool for the Champions League final, and we were discussing Mane replacements. I was banging the door for Darwin Núñez. I absolutely adore Darwin Núñez, and I think next season when Liverpool have got the team back together, rested, a couple of signings to help out the midfield, I think Darwin Núñez next season, he's going to be scoring 25, 30 goals in all competitions next season without a shadow of a doubt as well. Because I think if you actually look at the comparison between Darwin Núñez and similar Liverpool players, between the goals and the assist ratio to the games, Darwin Núñez is performing excellently at the moment, and I think again, obviously, he'll definitely become good over the couple of years. Well, mine too. Mine is Luis Diaz as well. Luis Diaz, Hannah saying Luis Diaz is amazing as well. He's absolutely brilliant, isn't he? And again, only what 2-3 weeks, and he should be in full team training. So again, it'd be brilliant to have him back. Because again, we've got an international break, so he might be back after the international break, if that's possible. But again, I'm not entirely sure in that regard. Anyway, but again, guys, let me know your man of the match in the comment section down below. I know plenty of people might say Darwin. A couple of people might say Cody Gakpo as well. For me, it is without a shadow of a doubt Mohamed Salah. Again, for me, that's one of Mo's best ever games for Liverpool. It's again absolutely unreal from Mohamed Salah. 2 goals, 2 assists. Again, showing his class once again. People turn around and go, they turn around and go, oh well, he's finished. Liverpool, he's done for Liverpool. Liverpool have need to get rid of him. Blah blah blah. Again, I've been very critical towards Mohamed Salah this season, like I have with a lot of players. But Mo Salah once again proving his class. Yet again, obviously Liverpool's top goal scorer now in the Premier League. He's already Liverpool's top European goal scorer in the league as well. It's absolutely fantastic. And again, Mo Salah is an absolute freak. And again, Liverpool legend now, and he's only adding to that legacy at the moment. But again, like I said, it could have been any one of Darwin Núñez. It could have been Cody Gakpo as well. But again, I just think in general, the front three tonight was absolutely brilliant. Harvey Elliott is up there as well, for sure. Jordan Henderson, Fabinho, Canate, Van Dijk. It could literally be anyone for man of the match, I think, tonight. But for me, I am going to go Mohamed Salah for my man of the match. Anyway, chat. But we'll take a quick look as well at the stats for the game. Jesus Christ, just actually looking at it. Liverpool 7, Manchester United 0. Absolutely brilliant. We'll quickly get it out for you guys. Well, yeah, as you can see, but there. it's so funny looking at it. Genuinely, that should literally be the like a wallpaper for the channel as well. But yeah, Liverpool 7, Manchester United 0. Of course, I think they give. I'll quickly scroll down and see who they gave man of the match to. I think they gave man of the match, to Mohamed Salah. But you even look at the ratings: 8.9 for Gakpo, 8.7 for Núñez, 8.5 for Harvey Elliott, 8.2. Robbo as well was up there as well. Again, absolutely brilliant. I'm glad to see that majority of the United players, apart from Rashford, were all in the yellows and reds as well. So again, that's fantastic to see as well. But even still, I think pretty much Liverpool have been. Hopefully, we can take this on now and take it forward, because I think once again Liverpool we have to take this forward now. We have to be able to push on, I think, from this. Obviously, we've got Bournemouth. Actually, I'll get the next couple of games up for you guys. Like I mentioned as well, yeah, looking at the next 5 games, it's very difficult for Liverpool. If you look on the right hand side, but yeah, chat is going, yeah, Bournemouth are past 12 tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry. Yeah, that'll be harsh, wouldn't it? Obviously, 12:30 against Bournemouth next Saturday as well. Of course, then Real Madrid. We've got a weekend off then, of course, because we don't play Fulham now because, of course, they're playing in the FA Cup. So we've got a weekend off. We've got Man City then at 12:30 on the 1st of April. So, yeah, Liverpool have only got the Bournemouth game and the Real Madrid game, and then Liverpool are off. Then for, is that 2 weeks then Liverpool are off for? Yeah, Liverpool are off for 2 weeks. So, again, got to make it count. We've got to make Champions League count. But again, Man City away, Chelsea away, those 2 games are going to be absolutely difficult for Liverpool over the next couple of weeks. But again, hopefully the Reds will take this form into Bournemouth next week. Because again, it's going to be a very, very difficult game, especially the early kickoff as well. But again, we've got a week now from then till now, and hopefully we can push on and get that all important fourth spot in the Premier League as well. But what have I just seen? Ten Hag said United were better in the first half. Every single United fan or United person has said that United were better in the first half. But yeah, who gives a shite? Sorry for the language if there are any children watching. Luis Diaz, Mo Salah, Darwin Núñez. Well, I think that's Football Content's favourite players. Salah, I think, for man of the match. Man of the match, Gakpo Elliott's his track as well, or Salah as well. Man of the match, Salah for me as well. Yeah, Salah for me as well. I think was my man of the match. Great result playing against 12 men as well. But to be fair, it was what the referee, Gary Neville, Anthony Taylor, like not Anthony Taylor, sorry, Martin Tyler. I genuinely, right, I still don't get how he commentates games on Sky. It's so like every single goal for Liverpool or every single situation around Liverpool, he was like, "Oh, but we've got to check VAR, even though it's massively onside." I think it was it the Weghorst offside call that where he was like massively offside. They didn't call it, and he was like, "Oh, but it might be onside," and it was so far offside, ridiculous. Again, Martin Tyler, I think he's the worst commentator in football. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I think he's absolutely awful. In any regards as well, man of match Salah for me as well. Goes up against 12 men. We beat City, United, and Everton at Anfield. We own the Northwest as well. Yeah, absolutely, we do. We own the bloody lot, don't we? Unbelievable scoreline as well. Mo Salah, good senior. Is it Vazel, I think it is. Apologies if I have butchered your name. But yeah, absolutely. Mo Salah running down the wing. Again, absolutely brilliant from Mo tonight. I'm getting stocked up on the 7-Up fridge. Need stocking up, but again, just watch the game on highlights. To be fair, I think we beat Bournemouth, draw to Madrid, draw to City, and beat Chelsea and Fulham. That's what we got to do. That's what we have to do to get top four. There's no easy games. We had the easy games and didn't win the bloody games. My man of the match is it a bit left field, pardon the pun, but for leadership, commitment, and a fearless that sparked the team into warrior mode. It's Sir Andy Robertson. What a warrior today! I love him up the effing Reds as well. Yeah, absolutely. Again, Robbo was fantastic tonight, and I think Jurgen played it brilliantly, where in midweek we didn't see Robbo against Wolves at all, and Kostas did a phenomenal job in that regard. But once again, obviously, I think that Robbo, with it now being a week from the Bournemouth game, Liverpool have plenty of time to be able to, what's the correct word to use, to rehab and obviously take good care of themselves for the week, and then of course go again, because I expect we'll see the the same team as we did today, maybe Bajcetic in for Harvey Elliott potentially, because I think against, again though, do you need that type of midfield against Bournemouth? I'm not particularly sure, but again, it's going to be amazing, isn't it? Hopefully next week. Anyway, wish Peter Jury did Sky commentary. Yeah, absolutely, I 1000% agree with you on that as well. I think Peter Jury is phenomenal. Again, Clive Tilsley as well, I think, is up there. I love it when you've got to listen to Amazon like football and that, like Sky Sports football. It's so outdated, if that makes sense. But again, it is the number one football retailer in the UK. So again, bit sad, like, but just go through everything. Of course, obviously Cody Gakpo getting 2 goals against Manchester United, which was absolutely brilliant for the Reds as well. Obviously, he could have got man of the match. Darwin Núñez getting 2 goals as well tonight, which was absolutely brilliant for the Reds. Obviously, Mohamed Salah breaking the records for the most Premier League goals by a Liverpool player, top goal scorer for Liverpool in the Premier League era, which is phenomenal. And of course, Roberto Firmino as well, getting his goal at Anfield, of course, after the news that, of course, he will be leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. Again, it was emotional after he scored, because I think everyone and himself realised the situation. But again, obviously we're going to be a lot more emotional at the end of the season when Bobby Firmino does leave Liverpool. Anyway, and again, it was nice to see the fact that Alisson Becker took the absolute mick with Bruno Fernandes as well at full time, which was absolutely brilliant to see as well. Anyway, but guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your man of the match in the comment section down below. If you are watching on repeat, then please let me know your thoughts, because guys, we are going to end the show there for you guys, because again, I'm going to probably talk about the United game probably a lot more tomorrow as well for you guys. But if there is any new viewers in here, then please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button as well. It's very much appreciated as always. Again, absolutely love the support you guys show. And again, very grateful for it. I am trying to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. Fingers crossed we can do it before the end of the season. If not, I'm not sure what we do after that. But again, hopefully we can get to 1,000 on here at least anyway before the season ends. But again, that's just a hopeful dream. Anyway, but read the last 2 comments then before we do head off. Obviously, I'm not a United fan, but when did the Ronaldo intro last season? It gave me goosebumps as well. I wonder if United fans still think Núñez and Gakpo are flops. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny as well. I've seen briefly Mark Goldbridge's reaction to the goals and that, and oh my god, it's absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see more Man United fans absolutely crying over obviously the 7-0 loss. Mo Salah to Cody Gakpo to Darwin Núñez to, and Firmino 1 as well. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Cheers Connor, cheers all you LFC legends on here tonight as well. Yeah, big thank you to all of you guys. Like I said, if anyone's new around here, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button. If you do like the content as well, of course, we'll have news, news updates, breaking news episodes, post-match previews, all that good stuff as well. But again, the best news from tonight is, of course, Liverpool beating Manchester United by 7-0. Anyway, so again, have a fantastic rest of your weekend, guys, because again, it's been a fantastic Sunday for us Liverpool supporters anyway. But until next time, guys, that is going to be it from me. I've been Connor from the Cop Council. I'll see you all tomorrow. Ta-ra.